Yes, people, you are back with your boy JORDONGK Reacts, and you are back with epic football reactions. Guys, if you haven't checked out my other channel, you will see on the homepage that I do have another channel. Yes, JORDONGK Reacts. Now, a lot of changes are happening with that channel when it comes to reactions. I'm definitely on a music train at the moment. I'm doing a lot of music reactions at the moment because that's what I want to do. But in future, there will be other reactions to comedy, maybe some films, maybe trailers, you know, anything. But if you want to go ahead and subscribe to that channel, you go ahead and you subscribe to that channel, man. I'm telling you, I think we're about 60 videos in. Got plenty of content there for you guys to watch, so go ahead and go over to that channel, man. But yeah, guys, this channel is purely about football. Don't forget to leave your video suggestions in the comments. Now, I did promise you a part 2 of Roy Keane's punditry because I thought the other video was a little bit too short. Even though this video is shorter, I don't think we saw the comedy side of Roy Keane when it comes to punditry. Now, most of the videos are Sky Sports, so I don't know if Sky Sports will let me release this video yet. I have no idea. Obviously, if they let me release it, then you'll be watching it. It might be blocked in some countries, so therefore, if you're in a particular country, it might not let you watch it. I don't know what Sky Sports are like with their regulations and copyright claims when it comes to YouTube. I haven't really ever seen any other person react to Sky Sports videos, so we're gonna just risk it and see what happens. You know, if it turns out I can't keep this video on YouTube or they end up blocking it, then I'm gonna have to delete it. If they let me have it, oh, fantastic, great, that's great stuff. Now that's my Jamie Carragher impression there. I thought pretty good. But yeah, guys, without further ado, you know the score. Let's get straight into the video.
Key figure of the Manchester United dynasty of the 90s and early 2000s. It's great to have you with us today, Roy. Which of these two great clubs do you think now seems best placed to build the next great dynasty?
Is that a trick question? I think when you're a manager or you're working on the sideline, you want to be able to trust most of your players. I don't think Mourinho has too much trust in a lot of the United players. I don't think I've ever gone out on the pitch, and if I ever had a bad game, at some stage I looked at the manager and went, well, that's your fault, you know, whatever about tactics and systems. Roll your sleeves up and do a job.
I actually like Jesse Lingard, so I've got no problem. I've got no problem with him launching a clothes range, to be honest with you.
People say you should have other stuff outside of football. I don't think you should. I think football should be your #1 priority. It should be. Focus on the game. Don't hide behind your cars or your tattoos or your girlfriends or your agents. Play the game.
True.
You can do all that stuff when you retire. You're not judged as a Man United player by beating Fulham and Huddersfield and Newcastle. Them teams can be beaten easily if you're playing for Man United. It's what you do against the bigger teams. These are the same players that threw Mourinho under the bus, and they will do exactly the same. Lepers don't change their spots.
Oh my God.
Bluff was at this club to get United back to the very top. I don't even think he believed what he was saying there. He's on about being a teammate. What if you're going to be a teammate, then you got to run back.
Bro, look at Joe Hart, bro. Look how stiff this guy is, man. This guy looks like he ain't got no soul. Like, this guy is the stiffest guy, man.
You got to run back when you're defending. He said it got a bit heated after the game, I think, against Everton. I heard they were actually throwing their hair gel at each other. It got that heated.
I think United played a decent game. I think United, to be fair, I think it's as good as United have played.
They've had one shot on target, guy.
I know, but I think that's as good as
Target at home.
I know, I think that's that team.
Oh.
I looked at any player on that pitch and thought they could have given more. That's what they are.
Hey, big respect to Gary Neville with the whole Super League, man. Like, this guy went on TV, live TV, and said what he said. He didn't care, man. He didn't care if he was going to lose his contract with Sky Sports. He didn't care, man. He just went in, even slaughtered the Man United owners as well, man. Big respect to him. Even Jamie Carragher, man, he's done the same thing. But Gary Neville, man, he went in. Big respect to Gary Neville. I really like Gary Neville. Even though Roy Keane sometimes disagree with him, but yeah. Look at Roy Keane.
I mean, yeah, De Gea, to be fair, you know, he's not normal.
You need to see Fred. You need to see Fred for the second goal, then. You're on about players.
But I think that's what he's been since he come.
But that's
I
not
don't think he's a
giving,
good
that's not
defender.
giving your all. You're saying they gave it their all. That's cheating. What he done is cheating. Letting the guy run off him. If that's a player giving it their all, Man United are in bigger trouble than I even think, and I think they're in huge trouble.
I think they're just by this time. I think that they've just been running to the ground.
Oh, Gary,
Honestly,
it's 2 yards, man. I guarantee if you'd done the same, do you think we'd be telling you off? Of course we would.
Anyway, I just think like I've seen this City team over. I've seen Pep Guardiola's team over 10 years wear defenders out, make those runs, and they're running, and they haven't got the legs to get back out.
Gary, he's back there. He's already back there.
His legs have gone. I think his legs have gone. I think his legs have gone.
2 yards. At least close up with the guy just a shot away. Get out to him. Like depends on it.
When was the last time Darmian played football?
He started the last game under Jose Mourinho,
Which was when?
in the Premier League, which is the answer.
3 months ago.
December.
3 months ago.
There's a reason for that. You're on about players now wanting to win the big prizes. You look at Man United. If you're a top player, you will not want to come to Man United because there's better options out there.
Oh man, this guy's ruthless.
You're anywhere near the top next year.
Guys, we're gonna end it there, man. We're gonna end it there. Like I said, Roy Keane, for me, man, like I would have him in my team. If I was running a team, I would have someone like Roy Keane in my team because, listen, sometimes he might come across as harsh, he might come across as mean or unfair, but he's right, like, about the modern day age player. Like, I don't think modern day players always give it their all. Like, apart from like the top teams in the Prem, like, fair enough. Like, honestly, like, with the whole COVID situation, the whole way kind of the season rolled out, like, the way it's gone, like, especially this year gone as well, like with COVID, like I said, players have done well, man. Some players haven't even seen their families, so it must be hard on Prem players, it must be hard on foreign players. So to see that like lack of ability, especially this season, obviously this is probably before that ever happened, but he is right about the average modern player, man. Like I don't think they give it their all. I don't know whether that's down to money, because even though when in Roy Keane's era, Roy Keane was still getting paid decent money. Like, don't get me wrong, he weren't getting paid like £100,000 a week and all that nonsense, but he was still on good money. So I don't know if it was down to money. I just think they had tougher mentality back then, man. 90s, early 2000s, like even the 80s. Even going back, like they just have tough mentalities. Now, I know that the Irish, man, they're known for their tough mentalities. Like, you don't mess with Irish people. I'm telling you now, like Irish people, they have tough mindset and mentality, man. And he obviously played for the Republic of Ireland, man. But Roy Keane, like, he is right about everything he just said in those punditry post discussions there, man. Like about players not getting tight to other players. And even like the Man United, to be fair to them, Man United have been playing really well recently. I would say start of the season, they looked a bit soft. They looked a bit weak mentally, but they look really tough and strong now. So I've got to give it to Man United. But Roy Keane is spot on with everything he says, man, like about desire, about work rate. Like you look at some of the Prem players now, like, let me give you an example. I was going to say Tottenham, but I'm not going to say Tottenham because I'm an Arsenal fan. Let me pick up my own squad. Arsenal, yeah. Arsenal are rubbish. We are rubbish. We are rubbish. And I hate to say that about my own club because I want my club to be winning trophies. I want my club to be getting into the Champions League. But honestly, I don't see them getting into the Champions League even in the next 2 seasons unless we get some strong-headed players in with a bit of quality. Because these players are just soft. They don't want to work. They're lazy. They take. It's almost like they take things for granted. They don't want to chase back. They don't want to. I don't see any leaders on the pitch. You got players like Bellerin. Like players like Bellerin should be leaders on that pitch. Like Bellerin's been there for years now, and he hasn't improved. He's got worse. Players like Xhaka. If you're giving that guy the armband, then we're in trouble. You are in huge trouble if you're giving that guy an armband because he is not a leader. I don't see any Ceballos, not a leader. Lacazette, he's not a leader, really. He plays well. I feel sorry for him up front, but he's not a leader. Aubameyang, he's not a leader. Quality player, but he's not a leader. We ain't got any real tough-minded leaders in that squad. We need someone like Jordan Henderson, leader. Someone like De Bruyne, leader. Just like they influence the game in the way they play and their leadership skills. We don't have any of that. So Roy Keane's spot on with everything he says there about leaders and desire, man. Like, and I think Man City at the moment, they have that. They have leaders in that team. They have quality all round. So that's why they're doing so well. But yeah, guys, man, hopefully Sky Sports let me have this video, man. I'm really hoping, because then I can do some more Sky Sports videos, which have better high quality content as well. But we'll have to wait and see, guys. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you go and do that right now. Click that subscribe button. Remember, in the right hand corner, literally there, it's literally a subscribe button. You just literally hover over it and you press subscribe. That's how easy it is. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you keep commenting on my video, guys, giving me more video suggestions for the future. You can go ahead and go to my other reaction channel if you would like to, which is on my homepage as well, just for music reactions and, you know, all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the video. You here with your boy JORDONGK. You were here with Epic Football Reactions, and I will see you in the next video.